Welcome to step 2 of your essay. A thesis statement focuses your ideas into one or two sentences. It should present the topic of your paper and also make a comment about your position in relation to the topic. Your thesis statement should tell your reader what the paper is about and also help guide your writing and keep your argument focused. Before you develop an argument on any topic, you have to collect and organize evidence. Look for possible relationships between known facts, such as surprising contrasts or similarities, and think about the significance of these relationships. Once you do this thinking, you will probably have a working thesis that presents a basic or a main idea and an argument that you think you can support with evidence. Both the argument and your thesis are likely to need adjustment along the way. In a persuasive essay, you must choose a position on the argument that the prompt gives you. Pick a side, yes or no. Persuasive arguments do not have maybes in them. It doesn't matter if you believe in your argument as long as you can support it with step 3, your claim, and step 4, your evidence. Some of the best essays I've seen students produce have been the essays they've written supporting the opposite point of view from their own. Most other type of essays, whether compare, contrast, argumentative, or narrative, have thesis statements that take a position and argue it. In other words, unless your purpose is simply to inform, your thesis is considered persuasive. A persuasive thesis usually contains an opinion and the reason why your opinion is true. For example, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are the best type of sandwich because they are versatile, easy to make, and taste good. In this persuasive thesis statement, you can see that the author stated their opinion, the best type of sandwich, which means they have chosen a stance. Next, they explain that their opinion is correct with several key reasons. This persuasive type of thesis can be used in an essay that contains the writer's opinion, including, as mentioned in the example, compare-contrast essays, narrative essays, and so on. Now, if you want a formula for a strong argumentative thesis, listen in. One thing that is helpful for students is having a clear template. While students rarely end up with a thesis that follows the exact wording, the following template creates a good starting point. Blank is true because of blank, blank, and blank. This is true because of this, that, and the other thing. Conversely, the formula for a thesis with only one point might follow this template. This is true because of that. Finally, for a persuasive thesis to be strong, it needs to be arguable. This means that the statement is not obvious and it is not something that everyone agrees is true. Composing a thesis statement does not take a bit more thought than many other parts of an essay. However, because a thesis statement can't contain the entire argument in just a few words, it is worth taking the extra time to compose this sentence. It can direct your research and your argument so that your essay is tight, focused, and makes readers think.